This is not good for you?
Hello, peeps.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. It's been a while since we've had to address the elephant in the room. My hair. I'm gonna tell you why in a second, but I just got out the shower and proceeded to wash my hair, and it's like 3 o'clock.
It is basically 4. It's 3:51.
Oh my gosh, 4 o'clock. I have 2 hours. Okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all about my day so far, and then I'm gonna, whatever happens after that happens after that. That's where we're going right now. Jeremiah, may I have a cup of tea? Thanks.
Earl Grey or black?
I'll take the Earl Grey. Thanks. Okay, so today, woke up today on time. I was ready. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh God, I'm up, I'm ready, let's go. But it was so cold. It's so cold. We are in like a high wind alert over here. The wind has been winding. Y'all might hear it in the background. It's bad. It's very, very bad. So anyway, I woke up and let me put the headphones, the thing on, just in case. I haven't been recording the newer videos. Let me put the thing on. Oh my God. So I haven't been editing yet the newer videos that I've been using the mic, and I probably should, just so I can hear the difference and make sure I'm not wasting everybody's time. But yeah, so this morning woke up, I was ready. It's freezing cold. The wind is winding. I feel like all the trees are gonna fall on my house, but praise God it's not. And got up, came down. I have my list. It's a pretty long list today, but a lot of them are small things that could phone fell over. A lot of them are pretty small things that could have been done in 2 seconds. Started my list, really good day. I'm going to tell y'all later about what happened to me over the past couple days in terms of frosting and clients coming my way. I'll tell you about that later, but I had something that I had to do this morning for one of those situations where I had someone come to me asking for help with something. I was like, boom, I'm going to bang that out right here, right in the morning, first thing. I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. Did that, took more time than I should have, but it was okay. It was fine. I was still not behind. Then I got to working on the next project, which let me say, before that, I actually was still productive because I did homeschool. I made dinner. I made lunch. I was good till after that. I came back and I rewarded myself by working on a project I wanted to work on. And I just got too in the weeds of it, y'all. And the whole time I could hear in my mind me saying, Tashima, stop. Tashima, stop. Tashima, it's enough time. And I was saying it out loud, like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting time. Oh my gosh, I need to go. And I still just kept going, just doing my own thing because I know best apparently. And now I'm sitting here. It's not done. I spent way too much time on something I'm not even going to use. And I'm not prepared for the thing that needs to be prepared for. So I stopped and turned off my computer. And I went upstairs and I took a shower and I prayed. And I said, God, normally when this happens, when I realize I'm off track, I then just kind of like the day dies or it's the end of the day where I want to acknowledge it. It's the middle of the day. I still have a list and I still have things to do. I still have the rest of the day. And so rather than just kind of give up or keep going in the wrong pathway, I am here to work with God to restart. So in the shower, I did some prayer, listened to some worship music. I did plan on washing my hair earlier in the day so that it could dry and I could actually style it. So that wasn't a surprise, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it at this point because I have 2 hours. It takes my hair 2 days to dry. And I was going to blow dry it, but now I don't feel like blow drying it. Plus, again, I have 2 hours before I have to get to this class and it's just not going to happen. So we're just going to let it dry right now. We're going to let it air dry. Hopefully this towel will help. I literally just got showered, so it's wet. It's pretty wet. So hopefully the towel will help a little bit, and then I'm probably about an hour I'll undo it, and then I'm probably just gonna twist my hair and maybe put on a scarf and a hat. But I'm not worried about that. Hair is hair is hair. I'm not worried about my hair. I'm more worried because, not worried, but the thing that is top priority to me is I had last class, I don't know if I told y'all this, but last class, one of the ladies came up to me and asked me for help with something related to her business. And I had thought of a bunch of ideas. I knew what I was going to do, so I didn't really prioritize it during the week. Plus, I'm trying to get better at my proposals. I like someone will come to me with an idea and I jump into it and I'm like, oh, it could look like this and like this, and I start mocking things up, going way too far down the rabbit hole before I've even like confirmed that we're going to work together, that we're a good fit for each other, that what I'm thinking about is actually a solution to their problem. So this time around, I already knew I was not going to do that for this proposal. I was going to come up with ideas that I could talk her through, and I want visuals to show her, but it wasn't necessarily going to be, like I designed some type of thing. And so I have all the stuff in my brain. I have the thought process, but I just need to prepare it, and I want to get it in a place to where I can hand it to her and she can think it over. And, like, I don't want to just talk her to death. Like, I want to have something we can look at and reference, and that she can reference after this meeting. And I'm really proud of what I put together. It's very different. And if someone else looked at it, they probably would say that I still did too much. However, I don't mind. Like, part of my goal with frosting is not just to, like I said, make money off of products or anything like that. It's very much, as I say it, I'm hearing it. As I'm saying it, I'm believing it. As I'm saying it, I'm seeing the connecting of the dots, right? We have JVA where it's all about vision. It's all about getting, I was going to say businesses, but getting women ready, getting them from ideation to implementation or to execution. And part of that process is also thinking about their spiritual health as well. But that's a whole other thing that I'm in the weeds. I'm waiting for, right? I'm not ready yet for that. So that's on the side. But frosting is also going to be a way in which we can just sort of continue on that work, or even before you get your vision out into the world. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, y'all. I'm processing this as I go. The point I'm trying to make quickly is that both frosting and JVA will work hand in hand, and it's with a similar mission. Like, I'm still helping. I don't want to just say that I'm helping women, but I'm still helping businesses to be able to either do better, do more, whatever it is that they're trying to get done. I'm still helping them, right? The point is, we're all entrepreneurs, and it's a lot on us. We're marketing, we're sales, we're CEO, we're social media, we're everything. And wherever I can be a help to someone else, I'm going to do that. And so for me, I kind of put together a strategy for her, because she came to me and she was like, this is what I do. I don't want to put too much of her business out, so I'm going to try to make this a little bit veiled. But she was just kind of like, this is what I do, and I need, some products for my clients in this field, right? To just as a thank you for them. And that's great. And I could definitely get a cup and like plaster her logo on it and say, have a nice day. But before we start thinking about solutions, what are my two things, y'all? The questions, what and why, right? What are we doing and why are we doing it? And before I could decide what we're going to do, I need to understand why. We literally talked for 5 minutes, but from that 5-minute conversation, and just from me kind of knowing a little bit about the industry that she's in, I was able to put together a brief proposal that just talks about what our strategy should be, right? Forget what we're going to do, but like, what do we actually need? We need, clients to come back. We need referrals. We need to have a social media presence. We need our clients to do our promotion work for us. And we also want them to feel appreciated and thanked. And so our what is going to relate back to those things. So just giving someone a product with our logo on it isn't really going to help us hit those goals. So how do we make sure that whatever products we give them, whatever gift we give them, whatever we come up with helps us to meet those goals? And so I've basically put together, like, even if she chooses not to work with me, this is the part that I feel like most people would be like, why would you do this? But for me, it was the right thing to do. That's why I did it. Even if she chooses not to work with me, even if she says, you know what, I don't actually have the budget for this. This is something I would like to, think about for later on. Or she realizes, hey, I could just go do this myself. That's totally fine with me. At the end of the day, I didn't waste my time. I still helped someone, which is what I'm here to do. And at the end of the day, like, God will send me the person that's meant to work with me. I don't have to go crazy trying to pitch someone. I don't have to come with the perfect thing and be in competition with everyone else. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to put my best foot forward. But I just saw someone put up a video. I think her name is Melody Alyssa. And she's basically encouraging, I think it's a series, I think this is like part 2, and it sounds like, I haven't watched the video, but from the title it sounds like she's talking just like about just this, right? And in her title she wrote, you don't need to hustle. Like, we got this mentality from the world that we gotta, you gotta hustle hard, y'all, we gotta hustle, we gotta move. And we don't. Again, we have to work hard. We have to be prepared. We have to educate ourselves. We have to put in the time and put in the work. But I'm not about to sit here and spend 75% of my time trying to, give you what doesn't make sense to me, or give you what you're seeing from somewhere else, or compete with someone else who has a ton more resources and time. I'm going to give you my best effort. And if we gel, we gel. If we don't, we don't. And I am confident and have faith that my Father will send me the people that I am meant to be with. And the more good that I put out in the world, I know will come back to me. So I'm not worried about the proposal. I just want to make sure, like I said, even though I'm saying all of this, I still am putting my best foot forward. I'm not going to show up and just say, oh, God's going to do it. Like, I'm going to show up and I'm going to have done the work. I'm going to have my one pager. I'm going to have my notes in my head. I'm going to practice my pitch. I'm going to be ready to answer any questions that she has. I'm going to do the work. But I know that if it's not meant to be, then it's just not meant to be. And just because it's not meant to be now doesn't mean it's not meant to be forever. And again, my hope is that she appreciates the work that went into this. And even if at the end of the day she chooses not to work with me, honestly, I'm not saying this just to say it, but even if at the end of the day she chooses not to work with me, I've given you a great blueprint that you could follow, you could update, you could start, whatever. Like, and that's my goal. I said a lot there, but that is my goal with everything that I do. Everything I put my name to, everything I touch, I want to know that I'm satisfied and I'm proud of it at the end of the day, and that whatever I put out into the world is going to support someone else's growth. Again, back to the real meaning of leadership. So that's not what I got on here to tell y'all, but clearly, thank you, Father. I was coming on here to basically give y'all my repentant journey of today. But clearly God heard me. Jeremiah, my tea is not here.
Oh, shoot!
I'm hopeful that you've been blessed by the words, because you've been sitting here for 12 minutes with no tea. So anyway, y'all, I'm feeling much better. I'm so proud of myself for restarting today, putting my life and putting this day back in God's hands. And I know that it's not going to turn out exactly the way it probably was meant to turn out, but that's okay. That's okay. We're learning, we'll get better. And I know that, he'll make it work. So I'm going to get back on my computer now, and I'm going to knock out a couple of the small things on my list. And then I'm going to, what am I going to do, Father? I don't know what I'm going to do next, but, he'll guide me. But I'm going to knock out this. The first thing I need to do is I need to submit my time. So let me do that, and then I will come back, because I can't just have me in a towel on top of my head as the only part of today's video. So I'll try to come back probably after class, as I wind down tonight. And yeah, the wind stopped. Some good lighting today. So I opened my window, my curtains, because the sun is sunning. It's beautiful, but it's just the wind. It's really crazy. Like, we have an actual alert and everything about this wind. So, yeah, I'm gonna go.
I can start it.
Thank you. Can you just put it down, because it looks uncomfortable? I got my tea, y'all.
Want me to start it?
No, I can stir it myself. Talk to you later. Bye.